everybody! This is Lonk the Saint, and for some of you, welcome back to my channel, and hopefully for a whole lot of you, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever Gwent video. I'm excited to be covering Gwent finally. I've been playing this ever since it came out on mobile, and I'm enjoying this game tremendously. So I decided to expand my horizons, get away from Midgard for a bit, and let's try making some Gwent videos. Hopefully this will be a weekly thing, this Gwentsday Eve. Hopefully every Tuesday I'll be able to come up with some kind of Gwent video for you guys to watch and enjoy. Not sure exactly what this series is going to be yet. If this is going to be me playing, some of my homebrews and then saying, here, go, check this out, see how this does. Or if it's going to be more of me playing like top meta decks or just me doing whatever I want. Probably the last of those. Probably just me doing whatever I want. But hopefully whatever it is I'm doing, you guys will enjoy it. So this is going to be my take on Uprising for Northern Realms. Uprising is a fairly new ability. It just came out with the most recent patch, and this has propelled Northern Realms back into the upper echelons of the metagame. Now, most of the builds I've seen run Draug. They also run the Azur's Double Cross, just to find Draug, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Draug build. I have not been too impressed with this. Some of the time he's good, other times, if you only have a unit or two, he just kind of turns into a big, expensive Elder Bear, and that's not too exciting. So, yeah, I decided to try a little bit different take on it. I mean, without the Draug, this deck is not as big and splashy, but it is able to put in some additional removal in here and essentially be able to target some of our key units on the opposite side of the battlefield. We're able to take out some of our opponent's engines and whatnot and keep ahead that way. It's kind of like a Death Monsters Death Shadow deck. We're really trying to build our units. We're trying to boost our units, get them up as big as we possibly can. But unlike Death Shadow, we do have a lot of interaction here. We do have ways to sling some damage across the battlefield, take out some of our opponent's key units. So this is what I've come up with. You'll see a lot of the usual culprits in here. There's a Falibor, there's a Queen Adalia, there's a Royal Decree, there's a Bloody Baron. I mean, Bloody Baron, I know the reset kind of comes and goes with the metagame. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not. I would say right now it's pretty darn good. I've faced a lot of monster decks with it, and certainly a lot of other Northern Realms decks. So Bloody Baron has been very useful in a lot of instances. There's a Prince Anseis. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I don't know how to pronounce all these names. We've got Donimir of Troy as a defender to protect our units. We've got Eskel. Eskel is just a big dumb idiot who gets bigger and bigger each turn. We've got Vissegerd as our closer. He can fling a whole bunch of damage all over the place if we have enough boosted units to be able to do so. We got Vysogota of Corvo. Vysogota is one of our main engines in here. He can boost our units. Got a Voymir that can boost and give some armor. We've got Strenger. That's our other main engine that we have in here. She can boost adjacent units. Vincent Meis help cut down an unboosted unit. Sabrina Glevissig, she's a good one to play right before you put out the Vesemir. Or not the Vesemir, the, what's his name? Vissegerd. That's the name. I don't know all the names yet. I'm still learning. You can damage her, do some additional damage to your opponent's units. And then in the bronze, we have a couple Lyrian Landsknecht. This is one that's easy to boost up and get in for a few extra points of damage with him. We have Aedirnian Mauler. Not really affected by boosts, but again, another unit that can do some damage. We have a Cintrian Enchantress. We can give a unit vitality, boost them up. Kaedweni Seargent, same deal. We can boost up a unit. Lyrian Scytheman, this is a good tempo card to have in here. If we have enough boosted units, we can easily get it out for 8, 9, or 10 points. And we can play up to 4 of these in a single round. We have the 2 that are in our hand. We have the Queen, which can make a copy of one played on the battlefield, and our ability, the Uprising. Once that is spent, once we've boosted all our units, we can play out Lyrian Scytheman. So potentially up to 4 in one round. That could be huge in terms of tempo, getting ahead of our opponent. And finally, Radovid's Royal Guard. We can boost an allied unit at worst, and if we're able to get inspired, we can give it armor as well, give it some additional protection. So this is a deck that's a little iffy in game one. It's definitely capable of winning game one with the bronze units. You know, you can kind of keep your opponent's units down. You can get a little bit ahead in terms of points, and that can carry you through for round one. There's a couple of gold units in here that are better to play in round one than the others, but yeah, overall this is okay in round one. But if you lose round one, no big deal, especially if your opponent passes in round two. I think this deck gets very stronger in the later rounds, rounds 2 and 3. It's good at closing out games, especially with Vissegerd and Bloody Baron. They're just a good 1-2 combination to use, and maybe even Lyrian Scytheman to finish off the opponent. The deck is kind of weak against control decks. This deck, I would say, struggles the most against Nilfgaard. Second is probably Skellige, especially with all the ping damage that Skellige can do and kind of cut our units down. So, you know, it's tougher to get them boosted. But overall, I've been having a lot of fun with this one. I've been taking out a lot of key units. Like I said, I'm still learning this game at this point. But yeah, this definitely has felt right. This has definitely felt good. So, all right. So how about I just stop talking and show you guys the deck. Let's dive into the match here and see what this deck can do. Alright, our opponent's going to be Ritcracker, playing, looks like it's going to be a Skellige deck. So this could be a tough matchup for us. Skellige likes to ping, especially that stupid boat that they have that does 1 to anything that comes onto our side of the battlefield. That really sets us back when we're trying to boost stuff. But yeah, unfortunately no engines in hand for next turn. We have a couple of Scythemen though. We have a pretty good bronze strategy going. But, alright, let's play the Royal Guards. Let's boost them up. Nope, passed the turn. Sorry, sleep at the switch there. Hopefully our opponent will just play all... that's a stupid thing I was talking about. Alright. Well, we can take that out, fortunately, right away. We have the Prince here. Actually, we need to use this as well. I think. Not quite sure how dueling works with armor, but we'll just make sure we'll be safe and make sure that boat doesn't tempo us out too much. In the turn, boost yourself by 1. Okay.
Resistance to fire. Mere child's play.
Now the Enchantress does get a little bit of tempo going. That little bit of extra boost. If we have anything 3 power less, we can play Landsknecht and take something out. Heal the unit to the left. I think we're going to play another gold card here. I want to put out Eskel. I think we can just get a lot more power onto the board than our opponent can. Alright, so Red Haze took out our unit. Most unfortunate. But what do we want next? think we just boost this. There. Landsknecht here. Boost it. Away does 3. We'll deal some damage. And we'll pass a turn. And then we can go Scytheman. And this should, I would hope, would just about seal the deal. Yep. That's what I was hoping for. So now we'll be in the driver's seat here. We'll just see what we get in our hand, decide what we want to do. But taking out that longboat at the beginning definitely helped us. I mean, that can definitely get annoying when it keeps pinging us for damage. The queen might be useful. Let's pitch this back. Alright, we have Vissegerd. We have Donimir. We can get the Bloody Baron. Although Bloody Baron may not be very good in this, because they typically don't boost their units very much. So, I say we just go for it here. I mean, we can get a double Scytheman out too. We really don't have any engines, though. That might be something to consider getting with the Royal Decree, if we want to get Anna. So let's get out Donimir. Anna might be really good here. Might be a great tempo type of play. Yeah, we need Anna. We need to race these guys, so let's get out Anna. Oh, should have boosted her. Alright, that's a misplay on my part. That's cost us an extra point. I do that sometimes. Zerk 6. Okay, so we could take away that thing's armor. I don't know that we'll be able to deal with it, but we do have Vincent. I mean, we can cut it down to 1. Alright, let's use one there. And then, why not? We might as well start cutting this thing down. Get some tempo on our opponent. That has a berserk ability. Does it? Did I just make a huge mistake? You gain 1 armor. So, okay. That's fine. So they're just boosting a unit. They're not playing anything else out. That, I would say, is pretty good for us. Alright, let's put out the queen. Scytheman. Let's boost the queen. Do 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can fit everybody into one big happy family row. And that is a huge tempo play for us. I think we should be able to finish this one out. I mean, our opponent is up a couple of cards, but we are way ahead at the moment. Purify unit. Okay, so I think that's a good target to take out with... Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We can take out the solid priest. Yeah, I think that's what we go for.
We'll find the princess and wait.
Oh, but we can't. Because that thing, Defender, has armor. So we can take that out at least. Why did that stop? I'm still tapping it. Yeah, okay. This interface got a little bit wonky. So, okay, can't take that out, but we did temple the hell out of them. Yeah, sometimes this interface on the phone, I'll be honest, it can get a little bit wonky at times. They're getting damage unit by 5. That shouldn't be too bad. We got another Scytheman in hand. So, alright, let's take away the armor just for good measure. So our opponent can catch up to us potentially. They have 2 cards in hand, but they have a long way to go. We have almost double their total. And we still have our defender on the battlefield. Donimir. Okay. That is the Orkvag.
She brooks no insults.
Wow. Just enough to beat us in that round. Okay. Now it's going to come down to a shootout. I don't like our odds against Skellige, but we'll see what happens. Man, I thought we had him there. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. Get rid of this. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, let's see how we do. Hopefully there's something Falibor can hit. Oh, jeez, that stupid thing. Okay. Well, at least we're not looking to boost anything. Okay, so we just play the Falibor and we can win. So it came down to a shootout. Wow. Overcame. I mean, that could have gone a lot worse. Like, Skellige is a tough battle for this deck because they're constantly pinging you, but like you saw in round 1, we were able to take out the longbow pretty quickly. And fortunately, we were able to keep the damage kind of under control, but they had just the right play to beat us in game number 2, and then in the shootout in game number 3, Falibor came through for us. is able to do his thing and basically cleave them in half. So, hey everyone, my video cut out after that last one, so I'm just going to give you my closing thoughts here. I actually went back and rewatched that Skellige match, and I definitely missed a couple of points. Remember, during the game I said, oh, I missed boosting that one unit, so she would have boosted the other guy on the left. Yeah, well, that kind of came back to bite me now, didn't it? And also, I should have played Vissegerd next to Anna. That would have boosted him as well. Either way, we could have ended that with a win or a draw. But as it is, I lost that second round by 1 point. So I made the right decision in going for it in the second round. But unfortunately, a couple of mistakes on my part, and we should have closed it out then. But we won it out in the shootout in round number 3, and we were able to get the job done. So, yeah, this is a fun deck. I'm enjoying playing it. I will leave a link in the description below, or I will leave the deck list itself. I know there's a site where you can post these things, so I'll have to look into that. And you can check this out for yourself. You can try it out and let me know what you think. If you saw anything I could have done better, feel free to leave a comment below. I will gladly take any and all advice at this point. I'm still learning the game myself. And that's going to be it for me today. I will be back next Tuesday with another Gwentsday video. If you're interested in checking out other CCGs, I will have a Mythgard video up on Thursday. That should be a lot of fun as well. I definitely highly recommend checking out Mythgard. Great community. It's a great game. Basically takes the best elements of Magic the Gathering and the best elements of Hearthstone, trims off the fat, and it's just a fun, excellent CCG altogether. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back next Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be doing Gwent videos for the foreseeable future. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.